Shwmai Bawb, hello everyone, Jason Shepherd here from the Learn Welsh podcast, and today we're looking at even more misconceptions about Welsh people. And tell me in the comments below if you recognise some of these. If you live in Wales or if you're from Wales, you might recognise some of these. We all call each other boyo. Do you know what? I haven't heard that word in about 25 years.
Oi, boyo.
I don't actually think anyone says that.
The only place I hear the word boyo these days is on TV when people are taking off Welsh people. With those sing-songy accents, they go, "Hello boyo, how are you today?" You know, those really bad accents on television shows, especially TV shows from the 70s and 80s where somebody who's English thinks that they will do a really bad Welsh accent.
And hello to our viewers in England. I hope you've had a safe week. Chlablan man method, whack method.
And they think they sound fantastic, but they sound terrible. We don't call each other boyo. I mean, I call people mate, friend. You even occasionally hear the Welsh man, "Alright man," which is like saying "alright mate," but you never hear boyo. We don't say it. Anyway, don't get me on the boyo thing. It rains all the time. Well, it does rain a lot, but it also rains a lot in England. It rains even more in Scotland, and it rains in Ireland. I mean, it's just one of those countries where it rains a lot. It does rain a little bit more here, apparently, than in England, but a little bit, not a lot. It's a misconception. I tell you what, some days, especially in the winter, it does feel like it does nothing but rain. But you could go to any part of the UK and you'd still feel like that. We get very short summers these days. Although, now we're in lockdown, now we have the virus here, it's sunny every day and I don't get to go out because I'm sensible and I'm being safe and I'm staying in. Anyway. Welsh names are unpronounceable. Well, no, they are pronounceable as long as you know how to speak Welsh or understand how the Welsh letters work together. Then you know that the double L is a hl sound. And you know that the AN that follow it is an an sound, like the name Anne. And you would know that the D is a D sound. And the E and I is an I sound, and the L is an L sound. And the O is an O sound. Then you can say Llandailo. You know, it's not difficult, it's just you need to know how to speak the language. It's just like English. If you don't know how to speak English, you don't know how to pronounce the words. But I get where people are coming from. If you're not used to it, you live in the UK, you live in England, you feel like Wales should be like England, but it's not. We have our own culture, we have our own language. And yes, I know there's jokes all the time, even on shows like Gavin and Stacey, where people say, "Oh, we come to the country and none of you can speak the language." But that's not true. Over 20% speak the language and a lot more speak bits of the language or understand the pronunciations, etc. So we do use them. Wales is the same as the Valleys.
The Valleys. A place of myth and legend where the dragon sleeps and life is beautiful.
The Valleys is part of Wales. The Valley is sort of more sort of in the middle of Wales, you could say. It's away from the sea. It's often lots of hills, and you can look across from a part of the valleys and see all the hills and right across a certain part of Wales. And often in the valleys, the houses are going up hills, although a lot of Wales is like that. But here's the thing, it's just another part of Wales. It's a lovely part of Wales, and it's not one part of Wales. There isn't the valleys, and then there's another part of Wales. There's valleys here, there's valleys there, there's valleys everywhere. It is one you used to see on TV years ago. This stereotypical idea that we all wear the same clothes. You know, we all wear the national costume. All the ladies in the Welsh costume with the Welsh hats and the frilly dresses. And there used to be that thing, all men dressing like all men were miners in Wales and all had the pit hats on. You know, stereotypes happen everywhere. up north with the cloth caps, etc. You know, it's just one of those things. The stereotype is wrong. People in Wales are dressed in all different kinds of ways and come from all different parts of the world. There's a lot of people in Wales from other countries, from, you know, India, Pakistan, European countries like Poland, Romania. There's lots of cultures all bubbling, and we all dress differently and in our own ways. And a lot of the time, people are influenced by the modern styles anyway. So everybody's dressed, you know, the way that everybody dresses in the UK. Except for me. I like to dress like I'm from the 70s. But that's just me. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, give us a big thumbs up. It'll help the channel. If you would like to see all of our videos, why not press the subscribe button, and then you can be notified every time a video comes out, so click the little bell. Thanks again for all you're doing for the channel. We're up to almost 4,500 subscribers now. It's amazing, and it's all down to you. Thank you so much. Now, if you are able to help us and to donate, I know it's hard at this time, we don't expect it, but if you are able to, you can go to patreon.com/learnwelsh, or you can go to learnwelshnow.co.uk, and either way that you donate, you will get extra learning materials to help you to learn the Welsh language. It's time for me to go. I shall see you soon. And now I'm going to say the South Wales way. Da bo chi. Bye.